Youth 2.0 Transcending Horizons, the third conversation with Mr. Aubrey Aloysius. We have reached halfway through the webinar and found a lot about ourselves. We had some peaks, we had some valleys. But before saying some beginning, I would like to tell you this webinar was all about breaking your limitations, and one of my limitations was broken by Mr. Aubrey because when I first called him, he said I was aiming at 100 people to join the seminar, and he encouraged us to not just aim at 100. He told us to aim at 1,000 plus people. And thanks to him and his motivation, we have reached around 700 registrations by now. And in over 5 hours, when you opened our registrations, we had 162 registrations so fast. So before beginning, we have some important announcements. First of all, please keep your audio and video mute so that we don't have any disturbances. Second, the speaker will have 40-minute session and 20 minutes will be given for question and answers. You can post your question and answers in the group that you are added in on WhatsApp. If you want to connect with Youth Charamangal, then drop us a message on any of our social media platforms. You have been added in the WhatsApp group. You can message the admins, or you can DM us on the Instagram page. Today we have Mr. Aubrey Aloysius. To tell you more about him, I would like to invite Ms. Diya Gandhi from Ahmednagar.
Jai Ho. Jai Ho.
Jai Ho. We can hear you, Diya.
Okay. Mr. Aubrey Aloysius is an ex-international banker, marketing professional, entrepreneur, educationist, filmmaker, and cultural enthusiast. He is also a dynamic visionary with a focus on planning and execution. He is the founder trustee and president of LAM Trust and founder chairman and managing director of Laurier Music Academy. LAM Trust aims to seed transformational thoughts and facilitate our nation's children and youth and inspire them to dream, act, and excel in every sphere of life, individually and collectively. This, we believe, will finally lead India to break the entrenched cycle of poverty, inequality, developing us into a strong economic superpower and lead influencer in the Committee of Nations by 2047. He has produced a number of cultural events focused on performing arts in the National Capital Region of Delhi and in Goa, and has also produced a number of short films promoting national unity and harmony. In 2012, Mr. Aubrey was awarded with the Karamveer Puraskar by the International Confederation of Non-Government Organizations for his contribution and work in the field of music and culture. He has also received the SNP National Achiever Award in 2015 for serving society through the National Building Project. Come India, Sing Jana Gana Mana. He established dynamic business operations, putting into action terms across 22 cities in India. Hence, a visionary entrepreneur, strategist, thinker, planner, dynamic administrator is what he is known as. Several of his patriotic films, programs have been broadcasted on television nationally and internationally, including Doordarshan, Lok Sabha Television, All India Radio to help spread patriotism. And now, I would like to pass on the call to Mr. Aubrey Aloysius. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Ho.
Hello.
We welcome you, Mr. Aubrey, and his topic for today is Dream Your Life, Live Your Dream, India Dreams 2047. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I must say I'm very thrilled in interacting with a wonderful group and Dr. Sadhika Virat Prabhaji And the dynamic youth that I have interacted with, just to name a few, Tanmangi, the very first call I made, well, it was good to see that we've grown from 100 to 700. And I believe India, one of India's contribution to mathematics is the figure 0. And so what we can do is we can only grow from here by adding another 0. So Tanmangi, may I encourage you, this is what India is good at. This is what India has contributed to the world of mathematics, 0. So let's multiply and let's grow by geometric progression, not arithmetic progression, all right? So I look forward to this. And I think I'm excited because this session is all for the youth, by the youth. It's the youth that have taken steps forward to get groups of people together. I'm so very excited and delighted to know that there are people from across continents, across India, of course, across multiple cities from the north, south, east, and west. I believe that we have representation in the audience from North America, from Europe, from UK, from Asia, from Middle East, from Southeast Asia, from Australia. Welcome to you all. It's good morning to some of you, good afternoon to some of you, good evening to some of you, and it's almost good night to some of you. So thank you for staying awake. Way back there in Sydney, Australia, to my east. हम चाहते हैं कि इस सेशन के साथ हम हमारे भविष्य के बारे में कुछ बातचीत करें, लेकिन उसके पहले हम ये ध्यान में रखना चाहते हैं कि हमारे ऑडियंस में कितने नौजवान लोग हैं उपस्थित. And I'm really amazed. We've got the youngest. We've got a range right from 12-year-old to 84 years young. Can you imagine that? That's a fantastic group that we have with us. And we're talking about youth. We're talking about youth being young at heart. It doesn't matter how old you are in terms of a birth date. It's all about how your state of mind is and how your state of heart is. And I'm so grateful to our 84-year-old participants, Sajjan Raj, Tataria ji. I'm so grateful to have you here with us. I'm also grateful to have Jain Himmatmal and the youngest gentleman, Pranav Jain from Chennai, and Kashish Jain from Railur, Aditya from Chennai. Fantastic. So let's move on. Let's move forward. We're talking about India Dreams 2047. It's dream your life and live your dream. Let me share this screen with you so it'll make life easy for you. I hope you can see that. Yeah, Parag, if you can just have a voice, yes, and I'll carry on.
We can see.
All right, wonderful. Okay, great. So here we are, India Dreams 2047. It's about dreaming your life and living your dream. This session, this webinar, is a part of a series on character building for nation building that's inspiring responsible citizenship. We focus on the Constitution of India and Article 51A of the Constitution, which is a fantastic article that talks about various things that responsible citizens like us should do. And Article 51A Clause A says that it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions. The national flag, that's my mobile phone, that continued after the national anthem played, so sorry about that. This is a project, Come India Sing Jan Gan Man, Aao India Gao Jan Gan Man. It's a project that we began on the 15th of August, 2013. And this spread like wildfire across the country. We'd like to share this more with you as we go on, okay? Coming back to the topic of the evening, dream your life, live your dream, India Dreams 2047. And I'll explain each of these as we go along. But I'd like to share with you a photograph. You can see this photograph here. Well, this photograph is of a singer called Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell was a famous singer when I was a young boy in school. And that's when I encountered his song, Rhinestone Cowboy. I began in school. I must tell you this a story. I'm going to look. First of all, let me just share with you this evening. ये शाम एक interactive शाम होगा. हम बातचीत कर लेंगे. मैं यहाँ आया हूँ सिर्फ बात करने के लिए नहीं. मैं यहाँ आया हूँ आपको सुनने के लिए भी, और मैं तरीका ढूंढता हूँ आपको सुनने के लिए. मेरे पास एक तरीका है, सरप्राइज. मैं आपको बताता हूँ बाद में. और मुझे आपके साथ कोलैबोरेट करना है. मुझे आपके साथ ये जर्नी शुरू करना है आज शाम के साथ, और उसके बाद भी. भविष्य बहुत लंबा है और हम साथ साथ चलेंगे इस भविष्य में. ये जो कलाकार है ग्लेन कैम्पबेल, उसका एक मशहूर गाना है राइनस्टोन काउबॉय. ये घोड़े सवार है, ये काउबॉय जैसा सूट बूट पहन के यहाँ है, और मैं भी इनके तरह है ना टोपी पहनता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं जब बचपन में, मैं यही एक स्वप्न था मेरा कि मैं एक दिन एक गायक बनूं. और जब मैं स्कूल में कंपटीशन में, सिंगिंग कॉम्पिटिशन्स में हिस्सा लिया करते थे, तब टीचर्स मुझे बोलते थे कि आप बहुत अच्छे गाते हैं, एक दिन आप बहुत मशहूर कलाकार बन जाएंगे, आप ऑल इंडिया रेडियो में गा सकते हैं, आप टेलीविजन में गा सकते हैं. और मैं एलोक्यूशन कंपटीशन स्पीचेस देने लगे कॉम्पिटिशन्स में, और मेरे टीचर्स कहते थे कि वाह बढ़िया. और एक्चुअली आई वाज अ वेरी शाय बॉय. I was actually not this way. Okay, I was extremely different as a young boy, and as I grew up in my teenage years. But I dreamt. I kept dreaming, and you know something? Dreams have a way of coming to life. And I'm going to share the secret with you. You know, I was brought up. My mother I had a dear mother who was a God-fearing mother, God-fearing lady. And there's a verse in the Bible that she taught me, and that is that commit your ways unto the Lord and you will succeed. आपके जो भविष्य का प्लान है, आप ईश्वर के हाथ में रखिए, और आपके आप you will progress. आप आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. And you know, it's a very strange thing. When I look back on my life, and when I look now at my life, and I see dreams unfold, the dreams that I thought would never happen actually happened. It was many years later that I came on All India Radio. I have been on All India Radio in front of millions, audience of millions. I have sang on All India Radio, on programs, on talk shows. I have given interviews. I have been on television, national television, international television. I'm just sharing this with you for the youngsters to say, look, dreams can happen. Everything in life starts with a dream. Just begin to dream. I'll share something else with you. That at that point of time, I had a dream of probably singing and going around the world. I was a young lad, and my teachers gave me this dream by feeding me with positive stuff. मेरे teachers मुझे कहते थे कि आप तो बड़े हो जाएंगे एक दिन, बहुत मशहूर हो जाएंगे. Well, today that dream has come true, and today we, in a way, we are teaching many people, hundreds, thousands of children, youth, and adults to sing and to play musical instruments. And if you would like to look, these are times that are tough, and these are times stress. And music is a beautiful way to relieve stress. Music is a beautiful way to keep your mind active and get your creativity. That's the website. If you're a student, you want to learn music, please, you're most welcome to come and learn. If you're a musician, be involved with us in our journey. Let's make music and history together across the globe. हमारे plans हैं पूरे दुनिया में सैर करने के लिए. अभी नहीं, अभी तो लॉकडाउन के दिन है, लेकिन आगे हम प्लान कर रहे हैं कैसे करना है, वो हम बातचीत कर लेंगे अलग से. Forward, we have got big dreams, and I'll share those dreams with you as we take this conversation forward. So coming back to this story, well, this guy was actually, this is a screenshot of Glen Campbell in a video, a music video. And he looks like a rocking star, you know. And I said, hey, is it possible for me to be a movie star? Can I act in movies? Lo and behold, in my very early days in the bank, in the Canara Bank International Division, I was chosen to be the hero of our educational films that we made on foreign exchange and a whole lot of things on international banking. And there it was, very early in life, my dreams unfolded and became true. Not just that, I went on to be a filmmaker. Small films to begin with. I've written enough of material to write some books. I've begun writing a book, and I'll share this with you later. I've begun to make a film, I've written a script, and we shall be seeing a lot of this in the days ahead. Now, moving on, dream your life, live your dream. India Dreams 2047. I want to connect our today with our future. Why have I chosen 2047? 2047 is a time when we, as Indians, as a nation, would be 100 years old. We as a nation, we are very young. And I'll talk about our youth. And I'll talk about our 100 years of celebration. In 1947 was when we got our independence. And this is going to be our 100th year in 2047. I've got our young friend who's 12 years old. Whatever age you may be, just add the number 27 to your age. Our young 12-year-old friend, he will be, believe it or not, guess how much? He'll be 39 years old in 2047. And so you just add the number 27 to your age and think about that age and what you will do and what you will be in 2047. I'd like you to dream. I'd like you to think of an India of 2047. Take 2 minutes off right now. Let's take a pause. Let's think about what you will be and what you would like to be, what you will do and what you would like to do. आप क्या करना चाहते हैं 20,047 में? 2047 में आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं? अब 2 मिनट के लिए आप रुकिए, पॉज कर लीजिए, सोचिए और फिर हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. ठीक है. I'd like you to just look at your mobile phone for a minute. If you have a mobile phone, if you have a laptop, if you have any other instrument, another instrument or the same instrument, can you log on to www.indiadreams2047.com? And I'm going to take you through a journey. I'm doing the same here. And when you log into indiadreams2047.com, you will see a screen that comes like this. That's the website. If you've logged in, that's a screen that you will see. And if you see that screen, you will find some space for you to fill in your dream. You've just thought of your dream, what you would like to be or do when whatever your age will be on 2047. Write that down right now. आप लिखिए वहां, आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं 20,047 में. 1 मिनट लगेगा आपको लिखने के लिए. और उसके बाद उसके नीचे जो है, जो भी आपका स्वप्न है 20,047 के लिए, वो पूरा करने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा वो भी लिख लीजिए. आपके मन में क्या करना पड़ेगा उस ड्रीम को हासिल करने के लिए, उस स्वप्न को वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए, वो लिख लीजिए. और कृपया करके आपका नाम, ईमेल आईडी, मोबाइल नंबर, एज और बाकी सारे इंफॉर्मेशन फिलअप कर लीजिए और सबमिट बटन प्रेस कर लीजिए और उसके बाद हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। और कुछ नहीं, बस इतना ही कर लेना, क्योंकि सपना एक चीज है और मैं आपको आपके सपने के बारे में कुछ बताना चाहता हूं, लेकिन पहले आप ये पर कर लीजिए।
सिर्फ 2 मिनट दिए गए हैं आपको। 2047 में आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं ये जानने के लिए। क्या होना चाहते हैं, बनना नहीं। Am I right,
क्या होना है, that's right, that is right, मैम।
हम क्या होना चाहते हैं 2047 में?
जी बिल्कुल। आप ये फिलअप कर लीजिए। नीचे जो कमिटमेंट है वो बनने के लिए, आप क्या बनना चाहते हैं वो बनने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, 1 2 3 4 जो भी आपके मन में है आप लिख लीजिए।
नेटवर्क इशू, आई सपोज आपकी आवाज थोड़ा कट रही है। सो कैन यू, yes, can you just repeat the last line about the जो बरगद का पेड़ है उसके बारे में आपने जो बोला उसे।
जी जी, ये पेड़ जो है, ये पेड़ है बैनियन ट्री, इंडिया का नेशनल ट्री है। और ये पेड़ बहुत बड़ा है, बहुत ऊंचा जाता है, बहुत सारे पत्ते हैं उसके ऊपर, उनका जड़ बहुत नीचे गहराई पे जाता है। और मैं जब ये देखता हूं तो मुझे लगता है कि ये है हमारा देश, ये है हमारा देशवासियों का कहानी। ऊपर जब पत्ते देखते हैं तो ये है हमारे नागरिक, ये है हमारे युवक, और उनको बड़ा करने में, उनको खुराक देने में मदद करता है ये जड़। और उनको आगे लेने के लिए ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है कि उनको अपने जड़, उनके रूट्स के बारे में जानकारी हो जाए। और ये है मेरा आज का presentation. Very briefly, to move forward to 2047, we need to look at our roots. We need to go behind and look at our history. And we need to find motivation. Just like this banyan tree derives its motivation, the leaves derives its motivation from the roots down there, we need to derive our motivation and inspiration from our history. And in another way, I do not know what's happening on the screen here. There's a lot of stuff here, but let me just see if I can. Oh boy. All right. Is it only on my screen or on your screen as well? Okay. So, Parag, just give me a feedback. I see a lot of scribbling on the screen. Is that only on my screen or on your screen also?
It's on our screens also.
Oh, I see. Where is that coming from? I'm sorry. I have no clue.
I even don't have any clue. Maybe some people have done this. अगर किसी ने ऐसा किया, अच्छा, oh, it's a Zoom feature. We have Parth saying that it's a Zoom feature. Okay.
Okay, fine. We can't help it. I don't know how this happened, but this image basically talks about an arrow, and I'll try and go quickly through this. It's an arrow that is at 2020, and if the arrow is aiming, we aim to shoot the arrow forward towards 2047. What we need to do is pull the arrow back to 1919. That's the historic data of the last 100 years, and learn from the great heroes that we can encounter over the last 100 years. Learn from their lives, get inspired to propel us forward at great pace to 2047. So that's what the image is all about. I've just tried to explain that in a nutshell. And the whole story I'm going to unfold is of the 100 greatest Indians. Okay, so that's the arrow that's going forward to 2047. Let me get this quickly. Parag, how do we get these scribbles out of the way, yaar? All right.
So you can do one thing. Once you stop sharing and then share again.
I'll do that. Okay. All right. Okay. That's better.
And I would request everyone please stop scribbling on the screen. Yeah,
that's far better. Yeah, that's far better. Okay, that's clear. So we've cleared it. Thanks, Parag. That's a useful tip. 100 Greatest Indians is the other project. I've shared with you, मैंने share कर लिया ये website indiadreams2047.com के बारे में. आप अपने वक्त लेके कभी भी आप जा सकते हैं, फॉर्म फिलअप कर सकते हैं दोबारा, लेकिन एक बदलाव आ जाएगा. कृपया करके ये स्क्रिबल मत कीजिए प्लीज, जो भी कर रहा है प्लीज. हम आगे जाके हमारा वक्त उस वेबसाइट पे देके वो फॉर्म फिलअप कर सकते हैं, लेकिन एक बदलाव आ जाएगा. जैसे हम बात कर रहे हैं, ये हमें पता चलेगा कि हमारा जो ड्रीम जो हम कर रहे हैं अब तक, वो कैसा चेंज हो सकता है. इसके पहले मुझे एक कहानी आपके साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूं. आज की स्थिति और उस कहानी का स्थिति बहुत ही मिलता जुलता है. आज के समय में कोविड-19 के समय है और पूरा दुनिया में सन्नाटा बसा हुआ है. पूरा दुनिया, सिर्फ हमारे शहरों में नहीं, हमारे गांवों में नहीं, हमारे पूरे देश में नहीं, सारे देशों में यही सन्नाटा का आवाज सुनाई देगा. और ये जो स्थिति है जो हम देख रहे हैं, हमारे युवक शायद सोच रहे हैं कि हमारा क्या होगा, हमारा भविष्य क्या होगा. सवाल सही है, गंभीर सवाल है, बहुत सही है, लेकिन हम इतिहास से कुछ सीख सकते हैं. ब्यूबोनिक प्लेग 700 साल पहले हुआ था. मैं उसके बारे में नहीं बात कर रहा हूं. ऐसे 3 प्लेग हुए हैं और आज का प्लेग वैसे नहीं है, लेकिन आज का स्थिति ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन 700 साल पहले हुआ था और 1600s में भी हुआ था. और तब एक युवक जिसका नाम है आइजैक न्यूटन, वो कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ाई करता था. उस समय ब्लैक प्लेग के नाम से ये पैंडेमिक स्प्रेड हुआ था. और उन्होंने क्या किया कि कैम्ब्रिज से ऑलमोस्ट 2 साल के लिए वो दूर गांव चला गया. आता था कैम्ब्रिज और वापस चला गया. और उस 1-1.5-2 साल में वो काफी कुछ क्रिएटिव प्रोसेस, क्रिएटिव माइंडसेट में काफी कुछ लिखने लगा, सोचने लगा. और एक शाम जब वो बैठा था एक पेड़ के नीचे, एक एप्पल उसके सर पे नीचे गिरा और वो एप्पल को देख के द रेस्ट इज हिस्ट्री. वो ग्रेविटी के बारे में थ्योरी लिखा और बहुत मशहूर हो गए. ग्रेविटी जो हम अभी जानते हैं हम सब, कि आइजैक न्यूटन का जब उस स्थिति में, जब उस पैंडेमिक स्थिति में, वो उस स्थिति का क्या, how did he handle that situation for himself? That's what life is all about. When you Cambridge University, अगर आप Cambridge University में जाएंगे तो वहां लाइब्रेरी में सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जगह, लाइब्रेरी में सबसे महान आदमी को दिया जाता है और उस महान आदमी का मूर्ति वहां रखा गया है. और उस महान आदमी का नाम है आइजैक न्यूटन. यही आइजैक न्यूटन जो ग्रेविटी का ये थ्योरी हमें दिया है, एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया है. काफी साल बाद एक और नौजवान युवक वहां कैम्ब्रिज गए, भारतीय युवक. और अगर आप जाएंगे उसी हॉल में, उसी स्थान, उसी स्थिति, that same status is accorded to this young Indian. His name is Srinivasa Ramanujan, the great mathematician of India from Chennai. And he is accorded the same status as Isaac Newton. That's a great hero to follow. आपको हीरोज चाहिए, ये एक और एग्जाम्पल दे सकता हूं मैं. इस स्थिति में हम क्या कर सकते हैं हमारे जीवन के साथ? How can we change our life? Some of us might be wondering, we were planning for summer vacation, गांव जाना है या विदेश जाना है, वो कैंसिल हो गया, या हमारा एग्जाम कैंसिल हो गया, या वो जॉब कैंसिल हो गया, या वो ट्रिप कैंसिल हो गया, या एक अंकल या आंटी के साथ जाना था कहीं, कैंसिल हो गया. क्या हुआ? ये तो होते रहते हैं. अगर इतिहास पढ़ेंगे तो ये काफी बार हुआ है. और हम ये चुन सकते हैं कि इस वक्त के साथ हम क्या करें. हम कैसे इनको हैंडल करें। और मैं कह रहा हूं दोबारा कि ड्रीम्स के द्वारा, लेट योर माइंड रन, यूज योर टाइम वेल, learn music, learn a skill. You know, I learned one skill for the first time in my life today. I won't share it with you, it's a secret. You get in touch with me on WhatsApp, get to know my number, and if you have rightly guessed my skill of today that I learned first time in my life, I will give you a special gift. Okay? So every day is about learning something new, dreaming something new. But I'm talking about a dream that is not. Look, there are two types of dreams. ये दो तरीका के ड्रीम्स हैं। एक है हम सोते हैं और सोते वक्त हमें ड्रीम्स आता है, सपना आता है, और कभी काफी बार ये सपने हम भूल जाते हैं जब हम सुबह उठ जाते हैं ना, ये हो जाता है। और दूसरी ड्रीम्स है जब हम दिन के समय हम सपना देखते हैं, हमारे मन कहीं और जाता है और कुछ विचार आते हैं, लिख नहीं पाते हैं। अगर लिखते हैं तो वो ड्रीम सच्चा हो सकता है। That's called daydreaming. So the daydreaming is also a very creative process. Sometimes the dreams we get at night are also very creative thought processes. And it has been my effort to keep a notebook and a pen always by my bedside. That's what creative people do, because they get brilliant ideas even in the middle of the night. अब क्या है कि मैं ये दोनों ड्रीम्स के बारे में एक और ड्रीम, इसके बावजूद एक और ड्रीम है, एक ऐसा ड्रीम जो हमें ना दिन में सताता है, ना वो दिन के समय में भी सताएगा और रात के समय में भी सताएगा, वो आपको नींद नहीं देगा। ऐसा ड्रीम के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं। A dream that will drive your life forward positively, that will change the way you look at life. And to get inspiration in order to dream such dreams, you need to meet a few heroes. I'm going to share with you some of my heroes. Before I talk about this project, 100 Greatest Indians. I was a young boy, मैं एक नौजवान युवक था, और उस समय स्कूल में एक मूवी, एक फिल्म दिखाया गया था, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट फिल्म। उस ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट फिल्म में एक बूढ़ा आदमी, he was a very old man, और वो चल रहा था, और वो बहुत तेजी से चल रहा था। उनके अगल बगल में काफी नौजवान युवक और men and women all around him. But I found this guy walking extremely fast. And as a young boy, I looked at this screen and I said, when I become old, I will walk faster than this man, or at least as fast as this man. He became my hero. And from that day, I decided that I'm going to walk. And I began walking daily, fast. My style of walking began as early as that time. I think it was about 8 years old. And I walk even today very fast. I've got that style of walking. That's what I picked up from that black and white film that I saw of this man. Later on in life, when I read about the man, I realized that he used to walk he used to walk about 12. Now, I didn't realize that the difference between miles and kilometers. I think it was 8 miles, and I thought it was 8 kilometers. And I began to say, okay, I'll walk 8 kilometers. Then I realized it's miles. And I said, okay, I'll walk and run 12 kilometers. I've done this all my life. Till now, my endeavor is to do about 12 kilometers a day. Okay. Today is different. You're not supposed to take walks, but yeah, we'll keep it for another day. This has impacted my health tremendously. And I think impacted positively. Okay. These little habits, these little dreams, impact you in various ways. This is one story I have got to say. There's another story. There are many stories I can tell you. This time is short and we've got to give time for question and answers. But I want to tell you another story of another man. A young boy at the age of 16, he actually met this man whom I saw on film. I'm not telling you the names of these two gentlemen. I'll tell you later. This is a true story. I saw the film when I was a young boy, but this young boy, many years before I was born, he met this man outside his village, outside his town, giving a speech, भाषण दे रहा था. और जैसे वो नजदीक गया इस आदमी की तरफ, वो आदमी बोल रहे थे, आंदोलन की बात कर रहे थे. It was before our independence. It was freedom fighting days. And this young boy who was in school, he was barely 16. He decided to be a freedom fighter on that day. And he gave up his school because the school was a government school. And so he said, I will not go to a school that's run by the British. He gave up his education and he began doing freedom fighting. This young boy was locked up in jail along with the other freedom fighters. When the jailer came to know he was a little boy underage, he kicked him out. And he didn't stop there. He continued fighting for freedom. He spent 7 years in prison. He went on to be our second prime minister. I'll give the names now. The first man I saw on film was Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. The second man I'm talking about is Bharat Ratna Lal Bahadur Shastri, the man who won the very first war for India in 1965, along with great men with him in the army and the air force and the navy. Although different roles, yeah, he was a man who gave us the slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. He was a man who, at a time when there was no food, there was famine, he did amazing things to inspire the soldiers and the farmers. His wife, Lalita ji, started what we now know as garden kitchens. You know, I have a lawn on my right-hand side where normally I grow grass. I have decided I'm not going to grow grass this year. I'm going to grow vegetables. And I'm reminded of this great hero and his wife, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji and Lalita Shastri ji, and what they did with their own gardens. They started planting grain and vegetables, and they encouraged the whole nation to grow pots. These are tough times. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. And this is the time that we've got to dream of the future. There's another aspect of the dream I want to share about today for the youngsters and for everyone, the young at heart as well. Compassion. When you look outside your door, you may think that I'm so poor, I'm so, I can't do this, I can't take a walk, I can't go here, I can't go there. Can we start looking and finding someone else who's poorer than us? I'm sure we'll find someone who's less fortunate than us. Can we show compassion? Can we start dreaming, not just our dream, but a dream for our neighbor or someone we find in our neighborhood who is less fortunate than us? Let's start as an individual, let's start as a family, let's start as a community, let's start as a nation. It is a collective effort. I want to appeal at this time to the youth. Time is short. How many minutes do we have, Parag ji?
We have 15 more minutes.
All right. So 15 more minutes. So I'll just share this with you. You know, I want to use this time, and before I go to the next website, I'm going to urge everyone to find your heroes. I've found some of my heroes, and I have many heroes. I have some of my heroes right here sitting in this room listening to me. I'm so very, very grateful for your presence. I have someone who was born in the year 1947 in this group. He's none other than Admiral DSP Verma ji. Thank you for joining us. It's a privilege. He's my guru. I've learned a lot at his feet. He's on the advisory board. He is the man who has been responsible as Director General of making India's first nuclear submarine, INS Haryant. And I'm so grateful for men like him who've been an inspiration, who've been elder brothers. I've got another elder brother here who doesn't want to be named, but I'm so grateful and thank God for you. I'm so grateful to God for good people like you. Anil ji, who's here, and there are many others I can't name. There's a young girl, Pearl Jane. If you're here, I want to thank you for that film you made at such short notice. Amazing people that I've encountered right here in this group. These are my heroes and heroines. Tanman Gi, I've just talked about. She's my heroine. She's a young heroine I met just a few days back. And there are many such people. We can inspire one another. Let's find our heroes and let's find our heroines. There are ladies and gents. You know something, what I was asking Parag this morning, how many people are ladies in the group? And he says 45%. I said, wow, 45% Nari Shakti. Let's make that 50%. Because I believe India will be great when all women are given the same rights as men. And therefore, we need 50-50 representation in every group and also in parliament. And I hope that day will come, and I'm sure that day will come. I'm speaking to you ladies, okay, the 45% ladies. I think there's a lot that is in store for all of us when we bring about change in our community. Coming back to the appeal that I'm going to make. This is a journey. I told you it's going to be interactive. And I've shared with you the website. Please go back to the website and fill up your dream, and we're going to interact. My appeal now is to all of you, young ladies and gentlemen, young at heart, ladies and gentlemen. If you can help us take this message across to your school, to your college, to your workplace, to your office. This message, it should not be contained among us. it should be spread across the nation, across India, across every city, every state, every city, every nook and corner, and across the globe, wherever we have Indian diaspora. Can we together do this? One man can't do this. It is a collective effort of a family of us Indians who can do this. I welcome you to join me in this effort. There is a website. My details are there. Please be in touch with me. We need volunteers. We need a family of volunteers to do little things like, can we extend this communication through our schools? Can we form other opportunities to speak and share this vision? It's a very simple vision. It's a very powerful tool, dreams. Because lives can change through dreams. Dreams can channelize productivity. Dreams can channelize a nation to become a leading nation. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. When we look at 1947 and the years before that, and when I look at the heroes before then, I marvel that these men and women were so motivated that they did not have any rights or any privileges as citizens of any nation, because the nation of India did not exist. In fact, we were almost slaves of an alien rule. And yet they had the tenacity, they had it's amazing, the spirit of sacrifice. I cry when I think of the sacrifices made. How did they get that spirit? How could they think that much ahead of them, where they could think of us and our freedom? Some of them did not live to see the freedom in 1947. Some of them did see. I'm saying, can we get that spirit in us? When I'm talking about dreams, I'm talking about dreams that are filled with that spirit that will hamara neend uda dega. They will captivate us so much that we will not be able to sleep until we fulfill those dreams. And we see those dreams a reality. In our lives, in the lives of our brothers and sisters, in the lives of our next generation, in the life of our nation. In this group, there are people who are young at heart, yes, but they are probably grandfathers of youth. And let me talk about youth. India is young. The average age of India is 29. If you calculate the age of an average Indian, it's 29. We are the youngest generation. We are the youngest set of people. We are the youngest nation in the world. And it'll be a crime if we don't train our youth to dream big, because we are a big nation. We are a nation of 1.3 billion, 130 crores plus. This nation can't afford small dreams. It has to dream big. Dream the impossible, make the impossible possible, because impossible needs to break down to I am possible. And so my appeal to you, each one of you, those who are the grandparents who have grandchildren of this age, below 35, and United Nations describes youth as anyone who is 35 and below. Or if you're a parent or uncle or aunt of someone in this age group below 35, or if you yourself are below 35, my appeal to you is join us in this group. I'll pause there and I'll go on to the next slide, which is the 100 greatest Indians. Let me get the slide next. So the website, if you can go back quickly, and don't do it now because of paucity of time, is www.100greatestindians.com. All you need to do is just read it, get inspired, pick up a few heroes, read about them. And we're going to come. This list is a totally unbiased list of people from all backgrounds. You'll see that it has got no bias. It doesn't have any political leaning. It is absolutely neutral. And we've been as fair as possible. We have a team of distinguished gentlemen and ladies of the nation as jury members. And we're going to come up with a voting system where the list as well as the votes of the top 100 will be picked up by the nation's citizens. And I'd like you to be a part of this process. So here is the website detail. It's www.100greatestindians.com. Visit the website and participate. So there are two websites. One is indiadreams2047.com and 100 greatest Indians. Do we have 5 minutes left?
Yeah. We need to wind up because then we can go with some questions.
Okay, so 2 minutes. I'll just take 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So that's about India Dreams 2047. I want to see your dream. I know there are technical glitches in certain parts of the country where the mobile connectivity is not very fast. The speed of connection is not very fast. So let's give each other time to respond to that. Log in, type in what you need to type about your dreams. But let me now warn you after what I've shared with you. Okay, your dream will change. It's no more going to be a selfish dream. It's going to be a compassionate dream. It's no more going to be just a dream about yourself, but it'll be a dream of yourself doing something for the nation. And now let me share with you my dream for the nation. I dream about building a company that's a Make in India company. The Lorraine Music Academy, we're actually making a world-class product that will be the best in the world. We've spent 16 years in R&D, research and development. Those of you who would like to be involved, please, you're welcome. This is going to be a global company, an international company that is headquartered in India, in Gurgaon, where I am. All right, we're going to go across to 190 countries. Number one. Number two, Lamb Trust. Here is a project, and I've got a set of projects before you. I've just talked about two: the India Dreams 2047 and the 100greatestindians.com. These and many other bouquet of projects are going to impact the nation and the next generation. May I welcome you humbly to be a part of it. These are my humble submissions to our nation's brothers and sisters as we move forward. I'll stop here and I'll wait for some questions, but just one slide on we're looking for volunteers and ambassadors, and let's reach out to the nation. Thank you so much for listening. And that is the website of Lamb Trust, www.lamp-india.org. Feel free to connect with the youth, the organizers, Charamangala, for any further interactions you would like to have. And I'm available to each of you anytime. Thank you so much.
Can you just switch your screen to your video, please?
Yes. Is that fine?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aubrey, sir. That was the most illuminating session. I think this was the most productive way to utilize my time amidst lockdown. I wouldn't be doing anything else rather than listening to you right now, or even attending any of the other sessions that have been organized. And to present my gratitude, I'd firstly like to thank Maharaj Sahib Vaibhav Shriji and Maharaj Sahib Prabha Shriji and Parag sir and Tanwangi for organizing this. I think none of us would have been doing anything better right now. I think it's the most essential and the most productive way to utilize your time. And besides that, I just want to quickly present my points, things that I thought were really enlightening, if I may. Aubrey started off talking about Glenn Campbell's Rhinestone Cowboy, which is one of my favorite songs, luckily. And I think there are lyrics in the song, which is "Hustle's the name of the game." I think that basically summarizes everything that you've been trying to say. I think you just need to dream, and when you start, that's the first step. It will manifest into your reality as long as you work for it, as long as you hustle, as long as you put effort. That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for that. I think it's absolutely brilliant that you mentioned that commit your ways to the Lord and you will succeed. I think the essence of that saying from the Bible is that you work, you will witness the outcomes. It will come back to you in some manner. Another thing that you mentioned that was absolutely fantastic was that you should take the example of the arrow. As long as you learn something from your past and you take something from it, you will plunge forward into your future and you will be able to understand better things. You will be able to materialize your dreams into something. That was absolutely brilliant. Secondly, thank you so much for giving us the example of Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastriji. I think there would be no one better to make us understand the importance of coming together in these unprecedented times. It was absolutely brilliant. If I may add something from my side, because you talked about the Indian Constitution coming together, you spoke. These are just my personal thoughts. A lot of people have been using the term social distancing these days. In my opinion, and as has been recently reinstated by the World Health Organization, it's not social. Let's use physical distancing, because the idea is to keep to stay apart from each other physically, and to not disable our social bonds, to not move away, because these are the most pressing times. These are the times when we need to come together socially. These are the times when we need to be there for each other. That's just something that I wanted to say from my side. And yes, I am most eager to guess what you've learned today. So I take my chance at that. I will be texting you on WhatsApp. And please, everyone, visit the website, visit both the websites. Please write down your dreams. Please write down how you plan on materializing them. I think it was really brilliant that you said that we should chalk out our plans, because you will only achieve something as long as you're meticulous, and I understand this. Just to give you a tiny example for everyone who's here, the first time that I met Vaibhav Shriji Maharaj Sahib, she gave me 10 ideal values that you should live by, and this was I believe 2 years ago. I've written all of those down, and I still have it pasted on my notice board, and I live by those ideals every day. And as long as you are meticulous, as long as you write things down, that is the first step. And that's all. Thank you so much for a very enlightening session. I will also be sending the takeaways on the WhatsApp group if anyone wants to read them again. Thank you so much for having me, and this was absolutely brilliant.
Wonderful. Well put. Thank you, Ashali.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
This is Harsh Shah here. Thank you for such a wonderful insights and giving us a vision that India can even think for a year which is as far as 2047. So that possibility itself is a wonderful idea to have. We have few questions that I would like to ask on behalf of our participants.
Sure.
One of the participants has asked a very good question. The question is, can you guide us on what are the basic steps that are needed for having a dream and for converting it into a reality?
Right. So what are the basic steps for having a dream and converting to reality? I think one of the first things you need to do is look at yourself, look at the surroundings, and be attuned to your heart and your mind. You know, a lot of things come from the natural giftings that God has given you. Each of us have got a gifting. We all know that. We are gifted individuals in unique ways. We are very unique. I cannot be the same as you, but apart, you are good at data analytics, you're good at IT, probably I need your help in certain areas. I'm saying each one of us is individual. So, first of all, to dream is just to be calm and think about our circumstance. You know, the dream, I gave that exercise in the beginning. If we had time, you would have seen how the dream changed in just 10 minutes. Quite often, we do think only in one track. Let's say we think of it selfish. Let's say I want to own a Mercedes Benz. And so the first thing I will say is, I want a job that pays me 1 crore per annum, right? It's a very selfish dream, right? Okay. And then you ponder and look at multiple areas, and you look outside and say, hey, the situation of the pandemic. And then look beyond outside and you say, hey, that's the person there who's starving, probably just having one meal. Start looking at circumstances and adjust your mind and your heart to the surroundings around you. And you'll be inspired by certain thought processes that will become your dream. If you had 10 minutes more, I would have shown you how the first dream changed in 10 minutes. All right. And that exercise you can do on your own when you go back to the website. If you look at the first screen that talks about your dream, and then you look at the next screen in the website that talks about your dream for your nation, you will see the dream has changed in 10 minutes. All right. So I think.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah. I suppose, can you concise the 10 minutes into some lesser time, like 3-4 minutes? because this would be great for the youngsters.
All right. Okay. So there are a couple of things. Yeah. We are going to spend those 10 minutes right now. Each of you are going to spend on your own. But I think, the first thing is to dream, and the second is to convert that into a reality. Look, that is a process that each individual needs to go through. It's a discipline that you will have to apply yourself. The first is to dream and write the dream down. Don't just dream, but take a paper, a pen, and write it down. Ideally, a diary that will last for at least 5 years. You see this? I've got a spiral bound diary, and I did this when I was 16. My first 5-year plan I did when I was 16. I wrote something down and I kept it for 5 years. It was a 5-year plan. And at the end of 5 years, let me tell you, it actually happened. All of the things that I wrote down at the age of 16 happened by the time I turned 21. So the first thing is write down the dreams that you have, no matter how much time it took. And I wrote those dreams with tears in my eyes. I'll not forget the day. It was 5 Gardens in Dadar when I was 16 years old. At 21, I kept that notebook for 5 years. It'll be tattered and torn, but you got to write down what you got to do those dreams. So break down those steps. Break down the steps year by year. 5 years into 1 year, into 5 years. That means annual plan, and then into monthly plan, and then into weekly plan, and keep reviewing it every day, morning and evening. Those are little steps of discipline that is required individually. There's no shortcut. I hope that answers in 2 minutes.
Okay, that was a wonderful description, and I think it answers the question. I have one more question. I hope you are able to hear me.
I can hear you.
Yes. So I have one more question, which is a very appropriate one with this context, and again from the same participant. Mm-hmm. The name of the participant is Prerna, Miss Prerna ji.
All right.
The question is, if I have 2 or more dreams, 2-3 dreams, more than 2 dreams,
yes,
how to prioritize my dreams?
All right, good question. I had many dreams in that 5-year plan. One was on my academics. One was I had to work and study. Can you hear me? I hear some disturbance in the background. Yeah? Okay. Prerna, thank you so much for that question. It's very, very important because I can identify with your dilemma. At times, you do need to think on multiple tracks. And so therefore multiple dreams, multiple goals, and you would achieve all of them simultaneously. When I wrote those dreams, I had to literally, it was life circumstances that drove me to achieve all of them simultaneously. I had to multitask, and it's not easy. All right. I've grown to be what I am, from a shy boy to what I am today that you see in front of the camera, because of that process of training. God trained me under those circumstances. Each one is different. Okay. Now, Prerna, I would suggest that you try. If you've got 3 dreams, don't give up and say, let me focus on 1 dream. Try. Maybe God has given you a gift of handling all the 3 dreams. Try breaking all of them down in buckets. Imagine 3 buckets. And you've got 3 buckets of dreams. And each of those buckets needs a to-do list. 3 different to-do lists under time frames. Is it a 1-year plan you have, a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan? I don't know. You know better. Break it down and see whether you can devote X number of hours. You've got, say, 14 hours in a day, 16 hours in a day. Well, I spent 7 years just working 18 hours a day, 24/7. You won't believe it. I'm sharing with you. From 16 to 23, I spent 7 years without taking a break, without taking 1 day's leave, not even a Sunday holiday, working and studying, 18 hours a day. And I met my dream. Made all my dreams come true in those 5 years. So it all depends on how you are made, and God enables you. If He's given you those giftings, He'll give you the grace and the enabling.
Yeah, I think you have beautifully explained and articulated the answer for this question. I thank you on behalf of all the participants and the person who has asked these questions. And I would like to hand over to Pragba ji to take this thing forward.
I have one question, sir. Is it wrong to have materialistic dreams? Like,
no, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. Money is a very important tool in life. Okay? Money can be used for good. Money is not evil. it's probably the love of money that is evil. All right. So materialism is a great thing, because if you don't have money, you can't help somebody, can you? Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for a great session. I think language was a barrier for some people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My limitation.
But it's fine. We try to break out of our barriers. That's what this is all about. We try to understand what we don't. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took a lot of work to do that. And it took a lot of hard work of various people for us to reach here. But before that, I would like, if Admiral DSP Verma is here, can you please raise a hand so that we can turn on your video and just see you, because it gives me goosebumps to know that you are here, because we have read about you for a lot of time. So if you're here, please, can we have a raise of hand? Or you can start your video if you want. So it's an honor to have you here.
Thank you.
One day we would like for you to join us in a webinar and inspire the youth of today, if it's possible, sir.
Most certainly, one day for sure.
Thank you so much, sir. It gives us great energy that you're here. It motivated me so much right now. Like, we are really happy right now.
Sorry?
We are really happy to have you here right now. We are really motivated by your presence, and we'd like to hear your life story one day, if it's possible, sir.
Oh, most certainly, one day for sure. I don't know whether it's much of a story, but all of us have a story to tell, for sure.
Yes, sir.
And I'm thankful that Aubrey is, unnecessarily mentioned me and, thing. But yes, some of the points which are very important and which I cherish is, one is you've got a dream. Most of us think we can't do many things. We don't know what we can really do. And therefore, unless you dream and attempt your dreams, you will never know you can't. You can. And I also remember when I was in 7th, I think, and feeling very nervous about an examination, my teacher, Mrs. Gomes, said only one thing, and I keep telling the children the same thing. Do your best and God will do the rest. And that has been my thing. I've always, wherever it is, whatever job, do your best and you will have that helping hand always. The other point is, let us have compassion. Let us think about the other people in our dream. Bring them into our dream, and this nation will be there. As Aubrey said, I will be 100 years in 2047.
Yes.
I'm born in 1947, immediately after independence. I'm a independence child, and I really want to be there in 2047 when our nation will be. It is heading there, but it's not simple. It requires all of us young people, including me, to go ahead and dream and ensure that that dream happens, irrespective of pandemics, irrespective of any hurdle. And I'm sure we'll reach there. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak to all the members.
Thank you so much, sir. Youth Charamangal is truly blessed to hear you. We'll contact you soon, sir, if it's possible, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, most certainly. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Mr. Praful Talera, sir, for recommending us Mr. Aubrey here. Because if wouldn't for him, we wouldn't have Mr. Aubrey nor Mr. DSP Verma, sir. Thank you so much, Praful uncle. And now there's a long series of thank you, because gratitude never falls short of it. Thank you to Sadhika Pragba ji for being our thought guider. Thank you to Vaibhav Shriji Maharashtra for our blessings. And thank you to the benevolent viewers from all over India and all over UK, US and Singapore. Before ending, I would like to request Manasa for her Manglik. If we can have Manasa right now. Puji Guru Varyashi ji.
Yes.
She's here. Thank you, ma'am.
आज की मीटिंग के लिए आप सबको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद। बहुत अच्छे से यूथ चरम मंगल अपने प्रोग्राम्स को ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहा है और प्रोग्राम्स को आगे बढ़ा रहा है। और एब्रॉय जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। बहुत अच्छे विचार आपने यूथ को गाइड करते हुए दिए। चतारी मंगलम अर्हंता मंगलम सिद्धा मंगलम साहू मंगलम केवली पन्नतो धमो मंगलम। चतारी लोगोत्तमा अर्हंता लोगोत्तमा सिद्धा लोगोत्तमा साहू लोगोत्तमा केवली पन्नतो धमो लोगोत्तमो। चतारी शरणं पवज्झामि अर्हन्ते शरणं पवज्झामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्झामि साहू शरणं पवज्झामि केवली पन्नतम धमम शरणं पवज्झामि। आप फूलो फलो हो जिंदगी मखमल मुलायम। आपकी हर खुशी पे है हमारी जान सदके। दुआ करते हैं चुपचाप दिल की थाप से हम। रहे जाते नवाजे हर घड़ी अरमान सबके। अमन और चैन से गुजरे आपका वक्त सारा। रुख पे खिलती रहे यूं रूह की मुस्कान खुल के। रुख पे खिलती रहे यूं रूह की मुस्कान खुल के। जय हो जय हो जय हो। सबका कल्याण।
जय हो
Pranav.
जय हो।
Can we start the prayer, Pranav?
या पृथ्वी को धन्यवाद, पानी को धन्यवाद, अग्नि को धन्यवाद, वायु को धन्यवाद, हरितक को धन्यवाद, त्रस प्राणी धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद 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 धन्यवाद। सबका सहयोग मिला, आनंद का भोग मिला, दिल में उजास खिला, सुंदर सा आज मिला। दानी उत्साह के गुरुवर को धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद 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 धन्यवाद। प्यारे माता पिता प्यारी संतान हो, बढ़िया हमदम रहे सभ्यों में शान हो। प्यारा पड़ोस हो परिजन को धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद 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 धन्यवाद। सब में सद्भाव हो, प्रेमी स्वभाव हो, दिल में भाई सखा के बढ़ बढ़ के प्यार हो। सबके कल्याण के भावों को धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद 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 धन्यवाद। जय हो।